everyone. There we go. This is not on. There we go. Okay, well, there's a lot going on today on the road, so thank you all for being here today. I invite you to stand up, and let's kick this to the streets. Here we go. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. Get up now. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light. Everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. Get up now. See the light. Everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. All right, everybody, say good morning to one another.
Good morning to everybody watching online.
And to everybody out there in the world, thank you for being with us this morning. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light. Everybody you meet. Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, yeah. Okay, everybody. So how's everybody feeling today? Yes? Good. Is there anybody here for the first time today? Yes, you are. Can you stand for a second? Tell us your name. Yes. The Pride picnic See, she found it. He just told me today he couldn't find it last week. He was looking for it. Oh, that was it, yes. Well, we have a gift for you. Next year, call Sherry and she'll tell you where it is. Yeah. We have a gift for you for coming today. It's a book called Mental Muscle. It takes 16 weeks to do it if you do it by the books. And it'll change your life. Yeah. And if you have any questions about it, call me, because I wrote it. Okay. Yes, yes. My younger face, yes, from a few years ago. Thank you. You can stay. Okay. So we come together every Sunday as a spiritual community to do one thing and one thing only. What is that? What did you say, Anne? Right where I am. That means wherever I am, no matter where I am, a little louder. Right here, there you go. Okay. We also celebrate every Sunday our vision statement, which is Love only. Forgive what? Everything. And remember who you are. So I invite you to take a deep breath. Mindy, join me. It's funny, before we came today, Becky sent us an email saying, it's impossible to get to the center today, so leave early. We were around the corner, so it was okay. But you know, it made me think when I was looking at all the cones and all the blockages and all. Life can be like that sometimes. Roads seem to be closed. Avenues seem to have been changed. And yet, there is a guiding light within us. There is a stream of divine energy that is always leading us exactly where we need to be. So I invite you to take a deep breath. Get in touch with your own rhythm of your breath, your heartbeat. And let's just allow Spirit, that divine energy, to wash over us here right now. Rolling river God, little stone so smooth, but only once the water rushes through. And so I am a stone, rough and grainy still, trying to reconcile this water's chill. But when I close my eyes and feel you rushing by, I know that time brings change, and change takes time. And when the sunset comes, my prayer will be just one, that you might pick me up and notice that I am just a little smoother in your hand. Sometimes raging wild, and sometimes swollen high, but never have I known these rivers dry. The deepest part of you is where I long to stay and feel those roughest edges wash away. But when I close my eyes and feel you rushing by, I know that time brings change, and change takes time. And when the sunset comes, my prayer will be just one, that you might pick me up and notice that I am just a little smoother in your hands, rolling river god, little stones so smooth, but only once the water rushes through. Just take a deep breath now. And let it go. How do you feel? Good? Good. Okay. Then I am going to ask the dynamic, effervescent, I'm giving you all this time to climb down that trail right now, amazing, brand new practitioner, a woman who has really made a huge difference in this center. Please welcome Swan Draper.
What's going on, Westlake Village?
I was going to hand you this.
Oh.
It's okay. No, it's good. You're good. You're good. So, Swan, this is not your first time up here.
No, it is not.
But I feel like I'm booming, Larry. Could you pull me back a bit? Are y'all feeling the boom? Yeah. It seems like no. But this is your first time to be in week 1 of a month.
That's right.
Okay. So
That's
right.
right.
So we have a new theme.
It's creative expression.
Oh, wait. Where is our thing?
Let me go turn the television on.
Okay.
Hello, Westlake Village.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll find it. It'll hit there in a second. Yes?
Yes.
I guess I can turn this way.
Yes.
So what do you all think about this image for creative expression? Anybody want to try that move? Yeah, I could, but I won't. Okay. So what are you thinking about this?
Creative expression. Oh, my goodness. I've been up all night thinking about it because it's one of my favorite things about being a human being in existence in this universe. And something, yes.
Okay,
How do
I know
you
it's
feel?
true.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a concept I've been wrestling with lately that was introduced to me. So sometimes I have trouble expressing myself creatively if I get too much into my own head. You know, we're working so hard on a project. But I've been introduced to this concept that creative expression is sort of like a coin, and a coin has to have 2 sides. So if you're pouring a bunch of love and passion and focus into a project, it's almost a physical necessity that there is an audience somewhere for it. And that's been a really galvanizing, inspiring idea that I've been using to fuel my self-doubt when it comes to creative projects.
What do you have self-doubt about?
What if they don't like it? What if it's too weird? What if it's not weird enough? What if it's too gay? What if it's too straight? What if it's too proud?
Can something
enough?
be too straight? Yeah. Can it be too gay?
No. Well, I was trying to make like a physics joke about like, okay, a straight, like the curvature of the earth, and that
wasn't it, no.
Getting too into it. Yeah.
That's an interesting thing. So creative expression, but what is creative expression?
I think that's such a good question because we don't really try to define it that often, do we? I think it's something that we're naturally doing when we're in the flow state, when we're in the present moment, when we're coming from unconditional love and just allowing action to flow through the body and the mind and the heart, as opposed to sitting down and kind of trying to game it out beforehand.
Do you think it's possible to be in a non-creative state ever?
I think that some people think that they can be. I think that it's literally impossible for humans to not be in a creative state.
How many people here feel that they're not that creative? What do you say to that? Did you raise your hand?
Jeannie Kingsford's blouse, I just want to say that's a creative person right there.
Did you raise your hand, Jeannie? You did, so you don't think you're creative.
Didn't you teach children
And
for
she taught
years?
me,
She
yeah.
she was your teacher.
She taught me how to be creative as like an 8-year-old. We're using you as an example, Gene.
So were you teaching do as I say, not as I do?
Oh, I want to argue.
Go ahead, take it. No, argue.
I just want to say, like, you create so much by just your presence, just coming here. And I know it's going to sound cheesy and corny and stuff, but just being in community. And you're creating a smile on my face right now because I'm mirroring the eternal smile that you are beaming right at me. And I'm grateful that you are in my life.
Who else do you want to pick on?
I'm sorry, this isn't.
Other people raised their hand.
like
Let's pick on them too. Who
Cyclops
else raised
from
their hand?
X-Men.
Now you're not going to tell me here. Sherry, you're not creative?
That's incredibly creative inherently. You create solutions.
Solutions have to be. You think you need to go paint a picture. It's just for you people at home, she's saying when she thinks of creative, she thinks of art. She thinks of that side of creative. But you know what? That's what most people think.
I think that the painting that you're looking for is in the solutions that you come up with. Like
That's lovely.
yeah.
But break it down. Creative expression. No one's saying you have to create art. It's the expression of creativity. And that happens the minute, no, I was going to say that happens the minute you open your eyes in the morning, but it's happening all throughout the evening, all throughout your sleep too.
Oh, sure.
I have
yes.
that app now that tells me when I've been in deep sleep, when I've been in REM sleep, when I've been awake and moving around. Yeah, it's amazing.
And who knows what kind of art you're dreaming up.
Oh, I woke up the other day with a dream. It was bizarre. I woke up and I was like, everybody in my dream I just dreamt was dead. Stephen Sondheim was planting flowers. I was like, what? My Aunt Carolyn was walking dogs. She hates dogs. Oh. It was like one of those backwards dreams. And there was something else too. Who else was it? Robin Taylor, one of my dearest friends, I was doing a show with her, and I forgot the ending of the show, so I made it all up, and she got angry at me.
Oh.
And I was like, what was that dream about? And I'm telling Kevin the dream, and he's like, what do you think it all means? I went, I have no idea, but I'm going back to sleep.
Oh.
I thought I should go sleep this out again. But it was creative.
Yes.
So creative.
And it doesn't need to immediately come, the meaning. You know?
No,
It'll
I
come,
still don't know what it means.
Yeah, you might be standing in line at Starbucks and it's like, oh, that's why I forgot the words.
That's why Stephen Sondheim was planting flowers.
Precisely.
Yes, because he's not a flowery guy.
Oh, well.
I mean, he writes some of the most beautiful music in the world.
Yes.
But he's very dark as a person.
Oh, I was about to make a very dark joke about how he's probably planting flowers now. And in a very relatively dark place.
You mean he's pushing up daisies?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, moving right along. Okay, I see where this
Bless
is
you,
going.
Stephen. Love
Yes,
you.
exactly.
Owe me $40.
So what else? So what are you going to make out of this month? I mean, do you get a sense of what? First of all, it's one of the 4 legs of our table, right?
That's correct.
So if your creative expression is wanting or waning,
yes,
your table's wobbly.
that's very true.
Yours is not.
No. I trick myself into thinking that my table is wobbly, I think.
Really?
Yes. And I'm because of those doubts or the is it good enough? Is it enough? Is it enough? And then something that Don Stein told me once in practitioner class.
Don Stein is our 94-year-old practitioner who just became a practitioner.
We were practicing giving treatments on each other, and I was going into that mode, and he just stopped me and just said, "Don't you know that you're perfect? Like, would you accept that as a belief?" And it just stopped me in my tracks, and the tears came because I was making my table wobbly. I was the one removing the playing cards and all the metaphors.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I've learned. When I'm being creative and something comes to me and I think to myself, is this good enough? My answer is no.
Right.
It's never going to be good enough to a mind that always needs something to be perfect. And that's where I go. I go like, you know what? No, this is never going to be good enough on some plane. Someone's not going to like it. Oscar Wilde said, if you create something and everyone likes it, you've failed.
Something's off. Yeah.
Something's off. You failed, and what you've done is you've taken the easy route. If you've done something, if you've created something, and everyone hates it, you failed because you somehow weren't listening to something. But if you create something and half the world loves it and half the world hates it, now you're doing your job. Which means I'm always doing my job.
Yes. Tapping into the balance of human diversity.
Exactly.
Allowing for difference in perspective. How do you finish that? Just as a personal artist question, like, how do you finish something? Like, do you...
I insist that I get to the end.
Yeah.
Because when I first started writing scripts and plays and musicals, I would write a scene, and then I'd go back to it the next day and fix it, and then I'd go back to it the next day, and I was like, I'm never getting out of this scene. Yeah. And then I just decided, and it was some teacher that said to me, just keep going till it says the end. You can always go back and look at it again. But get to the end.
Oh, I like that.
Just finish it. Just finish it.
Fill in the details once.
Yeah, and go back. And it's never ending. It's never over. Didn't I say that last week about West Side Story?
Right.
I mean, that they were still fixing it, and it was 57, 67. It was 23 years later, and they still didn't like what they'd done in certain areas.
And I'm sure Spielberg added his own, every iteration.
And he just did it.
Comes anew.
Yeah. I remember when Jerry Robbins, we were out of town, and he said, you're not going to do Cool tonight. I was like, what? He said, yeah, you're going to do Officer Krupke. I'm going to have Action do Cool. And the guy playing Action's like, what? And he just switched it. He was like, well, we did it like that in the movie. I want to see how it works on stage. We're like, what? I'd never done Officer Krupke. I didn't even know the lyrics. I was dead by then. I didn't pay attention. So I had to learn the lyrics and sing Officer Krupke. And it didn't work. Next day, we get to rehearsal. He's like, yeah, we're going back to the old way. We're all like, oh, my God.
You had to express that creation in order to see what worked and didn't
Yes.
work and just try it out.
Try it out. It works.
Unconditional love says it's okay if you make a mistake. It's like, just figure it out.
But Ernest Holmes says,
Right.
What does he say?
He says there's no such thing as mistake. No, I don't. What does Ernest
That was
Holmes
good.
say?
That's it.
I don't think there's such thing as mistakes. Just the
None,
definition.
he says, right, Tiffany? There are no mistakes. None have been made. None are being made. None will ever be made.
That's right. Ernest Holmes.
That's creation. That's creativity. You've done a beautiful job.
I don't want to attempt.
Yes, that's it.
There we
I
go.
could do it,
Just
but
get the
I've
feet.
tweaked my back. I'll do it next week. Yeah. Okay, shall we do our affirmation?
I would love to. I'll fix the TV after this. I'm sorry.
Okay, good.
All right. I'll
So
say it once.
this is one of my more complex affirmations. They can see it even if you stand.
It is. There's a clause. That's a clause.
A
English
comma.
teachers.
A comma.
It's a.
A
That's a semi.
cause.
All right. I'll read it out loud. From doing to being, I allow my most creative self to shine through.
So what does that mean to you?
I like that you added from doing to being, because when I was last night doing the announcement, why does he have this as first half of the sentence? And then I'm like, no, that's nice, because I like that part of this quantum activism that we're all getting involved in and just the general shift in consciousness, from head to heart and uniting the two, we really are moving from doing to just being.
Yes.
That creative expression, allowing. Like, I think we have a weird connotation with surrender, but it's just like, ooh, baby, let it through.
And creativity is about, not so much about doing, but about being in the state and allowing it to do us.
Yeah, indeed. Happy Pride.
Did you say happy pride?
Happy Pride.
Okay,
Does
good.
everyone want to stand? Thank you so much.
Let's all stand.
And welcome. All right, thank you for standing. I know you came all this way just to stand, and thank you for standing, Tiffany Mill.
Dr. Tiffany.
All right, all together now. I'm hogging the stage time. From doing to being,
being, I allow my most creative self to shine through.
Thank you so much.
One more time? No?
Would you like to?
I'd like to do it one more time so it really solidifies. Right, Diana? I felt her. I felt that you wanted to do it one more time. Yeah. Here we go.
That's great.
Shall we?
All right.
Here we go.
From
doing to being, I allow my most creative self to shine through. Give it up for Swan Draper. Ooh, that was fabulous. Okay, fix the slide machine. Okay, so we're about to sing a brand new song that none of you have ever heard before. Maybe. Come on up, guys. Okay, I'm gonna grab this, which has the lyrics, just in case. Yeah, we'll see. I may not need it. So when I was putting together the month, which I've put together the whole month of music.
I'm so proud.
I know, right? I should have started learning this way before. But this is a song that I listen to almost every day, pretty much every day, because it's part of my deck on Spotify when I run. So I run a half hour every day, at least 5 days a week. And this is song 2 in my playlist. And I was listening to it one day and I was like, wait a minute, this is like perfect. It's a little complicated, but this is perfect for what we're doing this month, creative expression. So here it is. Here we go. Yes.
Spread a little happiness, spread a little bit of happiness. Spread a little happiness, spread a little bit of happiness.
It ain't hard to see what's been going wrong. I know it's far too easy now to sing a sad song.
Sing a sad song.
Oh,
Sing a
sad song.
Sing a sad song. A sad song.
When you're on the ground and never did no good, you gotta get back up just the way you always should. Get back up.
Gotta get back.
You gotta get back up.
Gotta get back up.
Gotta look on the bright side.
Look on the bright side.
There's never been a better time. Here we go, everybody. Spread a little happiness. Spread a little love. It only takes a little bit, but it'll be enough. When your sky gray's blue, turn your gray to blue. It is up to me and you to spread a little happiness.
Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness. Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness.
When the world is cold and it's dry as hell, you gotta get back up. You gotta let yourself just go tell.
Gotta help a helping hand.
Hey, back up.
Lend a hand. Help your fellow man.
Hold on. Stop. I am making up all these lyrics, and I've got them in front of me.
That was really good how we're trying to do the chorus is like,
Got it.
we're echoing him.
Here we go. Okay. These lyrics are so important. I just
classic.
can't keep screwing them up. What'd you say?
That was classic.
I thought you said, where's casting? Where's casting? Who cast him? Yes. Let's go back to the top. Yes.
Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness. Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness.
It ain't hard to see what's been going wrong. I know it's too easy now to sing a sad song.
Sing a sad song.
Sing a sad song.
Sing a sad song. A sad song.
Lying on the ground never help no one. If you get knocked down, don't you know you gotta get back up?
Gotta get back.
You gotta get back up.
Gotta get back up.
You gotta look on the bright side.
Look on the bright side.
There's never been a better time to spread a little happiness, spread a little love. It only takes a little bit, but it'll be enough. When the world is cruel, turn your gray skies blue. Yeah, it's up to me and you, Diana. there's no dry land. And your brother cries, come on, I gotta lend a helping hand. Lend a hand, lend a helping hand.
Lend a hand, help your fellow man.
We gotta look on the bright side.
Look on the bright side.
In the middle of the darkest night, only you can make the sun rise. If you spread a little happiness,
Spread a little love.
it only takes a little bit, and it'll be enough. When the world is cruel, when your gray sky is blue, yeah, it's up to me and you, Pauline, to spread a little happiness.
Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness.
A little happiness.
Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness. Look on the bright side. Never a better time. Look on the bright side to make the sun shine. Look on the bright side. Never a better time. Look on the bright side to make the sun shine. To make the sun shine.
Spread a little happiness. Spread a little love.
Spread a little happiness. Spread a little love. It only takes a little bit. It'll be enough.
When the world is cruel, but turn your gray skies blue, yeah, it's up to me and you, Eric, to spread a little happiness.
Spread a little bit of happiness.
Spread a little happiness.
Spread a little bit of happiness. Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness.
Everybody.
Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness. Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness. Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness.
Oh, I just could not keep going. That was good. Okay. So, you ready to spread a little happiness? Are we good, Swan? So, I was putting this talk together about spreading a little happiness, and it's about creative expression, right? Creative expression this month. And everybody's been telling me how amazing ChatGPT is, how AI is. And now I'm seeing all these PowerPoints and all these amazing things that people are doing. And I'm like, my God, I do it the old-fashioned way. So I went to ChatGPT, and I went in and I said, can you create me a title slide for my talk? And the title of my talk is going to be, What Are You Spreading? Well, let me tell you what first came up, and I was like, it's not what I mean. So it was like, what are you spreading? I know, Lexi, I know. Only me in the recesses of my mind, yeah. And so I then clarified it. I said, no, I'm giving a talk on creative expression, and I'd like a slide that represents creative expression and what I would do to discuss creative expression. And the title of my talk is, What Are You Spreading? So this is what I created. This is what they created. Isn't that cool? It's like my whole talk. It didn't even just give me, I wanted a picture with the title. And so if you look up here, my first note of my talk literally was right under it. So AI actually knows me. I think it's actually speaking like the way I speak. I joined a professional version of it so that it has access to everything I write and do, all of my talks. So the very first point on my list was every thought, every word, every action, you're spreading something. Everything you do. So which is interesting, Jeannie, that you don't think you're creative. Because your mind, your thoughts, what you do with what you think is creating at all times. You can't not be creative. everything you think, everything you feel, everything you say, every interaction, every rehearsal, every time you stop a song and say you don't know what the hell you're doing, it's creating something. Something is happening. Can I tell you how freeing that was? It was so freeing. I was like, what do I care? Especially after dealing with Swan, speaking with Swan, it's like, what do you do if it's not perfect? It's not going to be perfect. I didn't know I'd give such a great example of it shortly after. But this whole idea, no matter what we do, we are creative. So this month isn't about you all picking a project and being creative with it. It's not. This month is about paying attention to just how much you are creating. And the song, Spread a Little Happiness, to me it's like, what are we spreading in the world with every conversation we have? What are we spreading? Are we spreading the truth? And by truth, what do I mean? Are you spreading your truth, your own truth? Is there a truth worth spreading? We all grew up with the spirituality of the truth will set you free. What truth? Whose truth will set me free? The Catholic Church's truth did not set me free. In fact, if anything, it put me in shackles as a gay man. It put me in a place that really did not set me free. So it's not about spreading truth. It's about tapping into an authentic energy, a vibration that is you, not unlike ChatGPT knowing me and tapping into what does it want to say? What does this want to say? Now, I have to tell you, the rest of what it brought to me, well, the first thing it brought to me when I said, what are you spreading? It asked me again and said, what diseases do you have? And I was like, wow, okay. Optimism. That's the disease I have, optimism. So many people accuse me of that. That you see things, you're too positive. Anybody else people tell you that? Right, Carol? Yeah, you're too positive. Yeah. How can you be positive in this world? It's like, well, how can you not be if you actually know who you are? How can you not be? So, this major piece here, every thought, every word, every action, you're spreading something. So why not spread creativity? Meaning, why not purposefully understand what you're spreading? Recently, someone called me on gossip, that I had said something and that this person felt that it was gossip, and they were surprised because they'd never experienced me spreading gossip. And I was like, what? And then they told me what I said, and I was like, that's not gossip. And it was interesting. It was an interesting concept, but he was right. Because no matter what you are saying, no matter what you are sharing, if it is not 100% authentic love only, it's gossip on some level. And you are spreading it, no matter what. And people, very shortly after that, someone was trying to tell me something. They said, oh my God, I have something I want to tell you. No, it's not a judgment. Instantly when I heard, I have no judgment around this, I'm like, yeah, you do. You must have some judgment around it because you're saying you don't. And then what was said, half of it came out and I went, nope, I'm not listening to gossip. So there's something. Are you spreading gossip? Could you spend this whole month, Aaron, I know you don't do gossip, you're a lawyer, how could you do gossip, right? Right, Doug? Lawyers don't gossip, do they? Yeah. Oh, that's hysterical. Could you spend the entire month, Tiffany, with no gossip? Could you? Yes. That was a swift. What? Do it on the leap year. It's longer. So, but would you be willing to try? Yes. How would you even talk? So, what are you spreading? Why not spread only good things? Could you consider that? Could you? I mean, honestly, I was telling this to somebody the other day. I said, here's what I'm going to ask people for the month. And they were like, I'll be tongue-tied. I won't know how to speak. Do I listen to people when they gossip? I was like, that has to be part of it. No. But here's what I know. If you are committed to not gossiping, you won't attract it because it's not in you. If it's not going to be in you, if you're not going to be, unless you're like freaking out because you can't stop getting it from out of your mouth. But if you don't attract it, you won't have to deal with it. So that was number one, what I was thinking about. Why not spread love only? Why not spread the concept of I'm forgiving everything? There's nothing in me left to forgive. And why not spread you knowing who everyone is, seeing them only as God, period. So, more on this page. Creativity is meant to flow. Honestly, when this came up, I was like, oh my God, that's like 1,000 things on one page. Kevin will kill me if I show this slide. He's always like, keep it simple. And this is even the simple version. I went in and said, could you simplify this? Because there was a woman in the middle of this. So, creativity is meant to flow. There was. She was holding the watering can. We got rid of her. So what you create has the power to brighten lives, starting with your own. Keep creating, keep sharing, keep spreading. And then an entire litany of things about spreading joy, spreading happiness, spreading positive disease. So, inspire others. Your creativity can spark someone else's brilliance. How many of you felt inspired by Swan up here today? Right? Swan, did you feel inspired? Some of you don't know that she's running this whole service. Yes, so that's why she's gone now. But really, you have the power, even in a small conversation, anywhere you land in a conversation, to inspire if you are coming from that creative spark inside of you. Second one, build connection. Creative expression brings people together. You know why? Not because you're all doing the same project, although that's fun too. But creative expression brings people together because creative expression is energy. Creative expression is a spark. It's a vibration. It's a field around you. When you walk this earth as a creative person, you are literally taking that vibration and energy everywhere, and you are showing it everywhere. I'm sorry Lisa Carey's not here today, because the way she created our inspiration station, and many of you were at the last 2 times we used it, it's so inspiring. And you know what's really great? Watching people come into the booth and pull out a quote and go, my God, this is me. The one quote, this one woman pulled a quote out and she said, this is exactly what I needed to hear today. When she knew who she was, her world transformed. And she went, this is me. I need to know who I am. So creativity, all the stuff that you create, just the energy of you will vibrate with so many other people. Third one, solves problems. New ideas grow into real change. To live fully, creativity adds color, meaning, and joy to your life. Leave a legacy. The creativity you share today can inspire tomorrow. So all of that was fun. And that's just my title. I have 42 other slides. No, but I do have a couple of other slides. So it was funny. People have been having a hard time with AI, and they're like, it's going to take people's jobs. I don't think so. I think it's actually going to create more jobs. I think it's going to, we are going to move, we are like supercharging into a creative energy that's going to present more opportunity for so much more. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I think. So let's go to Pablo Picasso. He said, every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up. Anybody guilty of this here? Yeah, just something to think about. Really, Corinne? You think so? So like you feel like as you got older, you got less creative. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I don't mean I can see that in you, but I can see that is what happens. But I went looking for a child. I wanted a child a little messier, but I loved his smile, his face. I loved the paint on his hands, as long as he's not near my house or a wall in my house. Remember that day we came into Will and Nora had found their finger paints and thought the living room was a good choice for them. And I still remember us walking into the living room, and there were these little handprints of color all over that white wall. Yeah. we just stopped, and the two of them are standing over by the wall, still doing it, and they were like, and honestly, I can't imagine what they saw on our faces. We were just horrified. Yeah, Kevin had that wall painted so fast. Yes. So this is something to ask yourself. This is the month. This is the month for you to tap in to your childlike self again. To find out, where have you quieted down that voice inside of you? Where have you somehow lost the feeling that you had when you were like that? When you didn't care, when, like Swam was talking about, when you weren't worried if people liked it. Here's what's interesting. So I loved to paint when I was a kid. I loved to draw. But my family, my grandmother especially, made such a big deal of it, saying how good it was and I was going to be an artist, that I started feeling like everything I did had to look great. And I was like 6 or 7. And they lived in downtown Philadelphia. And one of the great artists of that time, contemporary artists, was a man named Richard Blackburn, who shared a stoop with them in downtown Philadelphia. And one day, I'm drawing and doing my thing, and my grandmother brings Mr. Blackburn over to look at me. Now, he's in the Philadelphia Art Museum. I mean, he's like huge. And he comes over and he's looking at it, and he's telling my grandmother, well, you know, I see he seems to have, and I'm sitting there, the weight of the world was on my shoulders. I was like, to this day, I look back to that moment and I think I stopped that day. I stopped being a child who had fun drawing and painting because the adult world of do was on top of me. I stopped being. It was all about doing, which is why our affirmation is from doing to being. I'd like to get back to this, and we all know, I just had the talk about the self-portrait I did that ended up looking like an elephant, and it's beautiful. And Eric, I have yours as well. Yeah, I'm going to give you yours back, though. Yeah, I did not frame it. You want me to frame it before I give it back to you? Really? That's why I have it? I was going to frame it and give it back to you? Okay, sure, okay. Yeah. Can I frame mine, too? Yeah. No, I am framing mine because that was one of those moments where I really was a child again. So I'm asking you to give some thought to this month. Right, Jenny? To go in there and get rid of all that adult stuff that maybe stops you from being spontaneously silly. Are you silly, Jenny? Well, you are. We saw you sing about the monkeys. You're super responsible? Would you like to get, and you're like, so super responsible is not what it's cut out to be, is it? No. You can be responsible and silly at the same time. I am. I'm responsible, aren't I? Well, I'm very silly. So, okay. So that's my thing for all of you for the month. And all of you online as well. All of you that stayed in bed today. To really tap and find out where you're showing up as a stodgy old adult instead of tapping into your spontaneous childhood. So, Henry Matisse said, creativity takes courage. And you know what? It takes courage to look stupid. It really does. Comes easy. But it takes courage to allow it. Yes, to keep allowing it. And to not judge yourself. This month really is also about not judging yourself for anything. To understand that everything that's coming out of you is creative. And it's coming out of you for a reason. It is happening for a reason. So whatever is going on in a creative fashion, which is everything, by the way, don't judge it. Be courageous enough to look stupid, to look wrong. Anybody here have a problem with being wrong? Yes, Kevin. But I work very hard to let you know when you are wrong. Yes. But here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. There is nothing wrong with being wrong. Be wrong. Because guess what happens when you're wrong? You find out what right is. You understand. If you don't understand that you're wrong, you're stuck. And that's what this month is going to be about, getting unstuck. And that takes courage to just come out and do. It actually took courage for me to stop because I could have made up lyrics, but then I realized that they had to repeat some of the lyrics I was making up. And I could hear Mindy going, what the hell? What? What am I supposed to sing there? Right? Weren't you thinking that? So I would not do that to you. Yeah, at least if I thought I couldn't get away with it. So, very funny story. We did a show together, Kevin and I, called The Hired Man. And I was the hired man. I was above the title. I was the star of the show. And there was a scene in the show where it was just me and Kevin. And he saved me in a mining accident. And this is all in Ireland, Scotland, Ireland. Northumbria. I was the star of the show. I have no idea where we were. And this scene, I had a whole monologue or something. But I had a long show. I had to go from the age of 18 to 60. And I was never off the stage for like 3 hours. It was like Les Miserables for the poor people. And so the last scene I decided to work on was our scene. So by the time we got to like the first preview with a full audience, I still didn't know what I was saying in that scene. I knew that I was dizzy and the cave had caved in and it was only the two of us and he's holding me in his arms. But the problem was that, bless you, the problem was that his lines were based on what I was saying. So he could only say his line if I gave him the cue, which I never did, because I didn't know what the lines were, ever. So I'd be like, making...
Just stop talking.
And then the scene would move on, and then I'd start singing, because it was my song to start singing there. And then the lights would go down, and Kevin would fade away, and I'd continue the show. Until after the show, when I'd hear like, are you ever going to learn these lines? No, was the answer, because by closing night, did I ever get them? No, because it didn't matter. It didn't matter. But I'm really good with being okay with being wrong. There you go. That was that story, just for that. Okay, Albert Einstein, I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. So for all of you that raised your hand that you have no special talents because you're not creative, curiosity. Just be curious. And by the way, I don't know how many of you know this happened. An owl, right? I don't think we shared it. There was a full-grown giant owl sitting out there one Sunday, all through church, was sitting on the flower pot. And it was it Sherry or Wanda? Somebody called me and said, just stick your head out that door. I scared the hell out of me. I stuck my head out the door, and there's this giant owl just staring at me, right? And it just sat there. It stayed there until we all left, and then I came the next day thinking, I wonder if he's still here. No. But back to me. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. So this is also this month. You have the opportunity this month to be curious, to use curiosity, to not, and you know what this means? Stop thinking you know so much. That's the big problem. We all think we know. We think we know what it looks like. We think we know what that balcony's like. We know what's out there. There's a chair. There's some cushions. There's a tree and a pot. No. Walk out and be curious. Maybe you'll walk into the face of an owl, who, by the way, that owl's eyes were just like that. Weren't they, Wanda? They were like giant yellow. And honestly, I'd look at it and it was daring me to come closer. I really felt that. I thought if I did, I'd be dead. But it was like its eyes were so present. I want everyone's eyes to be like that this whole month. I want you to be so curious that you walk around in your life really paying attention. Art, Thomas Merton, art enables us to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time. I'm inviting you this month to lose yourself, to stop being so held together, to stop being so responsible with who you think you are that you let yourself surprise yourself. My last quote. You can't use up creativity. The more you use it, the more you have. So if you think life is over, if you think your creativity's already been used, if you think that you have already done everything you're here to do and there's no more creativity for you, I'm here to tell you, think again. Think again, and again, and again, and again, because that's what we're here to do. So, that's what ChatGPT brought to me. I invite every single one of you this month to really tap into something inside of you that's aching to get out. Because I believe with each and every one of us, there is something inside of us begging us to pay attention, begging us to stop doing so much and start being who we were sent here to be. And I don't mean sent here by some divine deity. I mean sent here by our own consciousness to experience life to the fullest, to really live life with every curiosity possible, and to think less and to know more from within, and allow all of that to come out. I guarantee you, you are going to find yourself in your living room with paint on your hands, putting fingerprints all over your house. And you're not even going to try to cover it up, because you're going to know that's who you are. Namaste. Okay, everybody, let's take a deep breath. I invite you to take out your giving, your tithe, your stewardship, your whatever you call it. Call it something. Here's what I know. I know that there's no such thing as running on empty. Every single person in this room, every single person that hears the sound of my voice is full up with an unyielding, infinite, energetic field of pure creative energy. And it flows through in health and vibrancy, in personal creative relationships, in the expression of life that each one of us has, and in the finances, flowing effortlessly. I know that for this center and for each person. And I just step out of the way and let it be so, as we say together, and so it is. Circulate my love right now, I circulate my love. Circulate my love right now, I circulate my love. I circulate my love right now, I circulate my love. I circulate my love right now, I circulate my love. And it returns to me, multiply abundantly. Circulate my joy right now, I circulate my joy. Circulate my joy right now, I circulate my joy. Circulate my joy right now, I circulate my joy. Circulate my joy right now, I circulate my joy. And it returns to me, multiply abundantly. Circulation, it's a cross the nation, it's a love vibration. Circulate my gifts right now, I circulate my gifts. That was awesome. Circulate my gifts right now, I circulate my gifts. Circulate my gifts right now, I circulate my gifts. Yeah. Circulate my gifts right now, I circulate my gifts. And it returns to me, multiply abundantly. Circulate, so I know that every single person here is in the circulation of life, allowing all that wants to come through. Yes? Vibrant, yes? Are you ready to let it out this month? Are you ready to let everything that is in you come up and flow through you and not care what it looks like? Really? 1, 2, 3, yes? Yes! And so it is. Circulate.
Circulate my love right now. Circulate my love. Woo! Circulate my love right now. I circulate my love. I circulate my love. Circulate my love. And it returns to me, multiplied abundantly. Whoa, 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 wow.
Are there announcements? Yes, great.
Good morning. Today is Sunday, June 7th, and here are your New Thought Now announcements. All throughout the month of June and into July will be the YMCA School Supply Drive. Our goal is to provide a backpack full of school supplies to 230 students enrolled in the summer program at the YMCA. You can donate the entire contents of one backpack or any of these listed items. The cost of supplies for just one backpack is only $40. You can also make monetary donations, check or card, made out to Southeast Ventura County YMCA. It's back and better than ever. Divine Dining and Doing's 4th annual Tacos, Tequila, and Trivia, Saturday, June 20th at 5 p.m., hosted by Judd Miller and Lisa Carey. This year, we're pouring on the fun with a full tequila tasting bar, only $50. 24 guests maximum, so reserve your spot today. This event will also take place in Palm Springs on July 26th at 2 p.m., hosted by Sue and Bill Neeb. It's 20 guests maximum, so reserve your spot today for only $35. Every Wednesday at 7:30 a.m. on Zoom, join Dr. Liza Marquez and Mitch Alcorn for a call to prayer. Contribute to the energy of our global community through affirmative prayer. June's theme is creative expression. From doing to being, I allow my most creative self to shine through. You can always find out what's going on and make a donation using the QR codes you'll find on the back of our monthly theme cards. Use the camera on your smartphone and you'll go right to our homepage. Have a beautiful week, everybody.
Thank you, Swan. Kevin?
Yes. All right. Tacos, Tequila, Trivia. I have just 6 spots left. Peter Greenwood nabbed 2 this morning. We had 8. Now we're down to 6. So I would like to close this event out. So if you are interested in coming, the next or the very first 6 people or pairs of people that approach me this morning afterwards, we will include you. Lisa, Carey, and Judd, we saw them in Palm Springs yesterday. That was very fun. If you're watching online, hi, Lisa and Judd. They were taking a little trip, but they're very excited about that. That's 2 Saturdays, not this coming Saturday the 13th, but the following Saturday the 20th. That's one announcement. The other thing...
And it's Saturday night, and the next day is Father's Day.
Yes.
So it would be a great gift, Tiffany, to give Austin for Father's Day. Tequila, what's it called?
Tacos,
tequila, and trivia.
Sure.
And it's the first one I'm actually going to be at.
Correct.
So
that'll be fun. That's the only DDD. Do you want to make an announcement about the movie?
Yes, our son's movie that was being shown tonight. The screener, the
color
colorist
correction.
Computer crashed, and they didn't get the final color print, so we have to postpone it for another date. Which actually worked for me because tonight's the Tony Awards,
Exactly.
and I totally, when I scheduled this, I did not realize it, and because it's my son, I couldn't say we have to cancel this because of the Tonys. But life always unfolds perfectly for me. So there you go.
All right. The other thing is Consciousness on Demand, and I'm off stage.
Consciousness on Demand today is... Who is it? Oh, what are you doing over there? Okay, Pauline will be in the meditation room. If something has come up today about your creative expression and you want to go talk to Pauline, she will know the truth for you. Please sit in her consciousness. She is one of the stalwart, oldest people not old, but she is one of the oldest members of this center, yes? How many years? 45 years. She has been coming here well before I was born. Yes. Yeah. So, okay, kids, come on up. All three of you.
Hello. So today we talked about creative expression. Are you seriously obsessed with this duck too? I know.
I love this duck.
I know. I like it. It's awesome.
You can turn me on, Larry. Is this a worry duck?
No, I just beat it up.
You just beat it up?
Yeah.
Okay, but a worry duck, because look, if I need energy, I just see, that's like a worry duck, you know. It's like, but it always comes back to its perfect self, right?
I guess.
What did you learn today?
Actually, we talked about creative expression and what it means to be creative, and their answers were way better than the ones that, I had ready to go. So, what did you say? What it means?
Okay, I totally forgot, but hold on.
Can I hold up?
Yeah. I said something like, to be creative, it's like letting your own mind do it your own way. I said that, I think.
I love that. That's what we talked about up here today, the authenticity of you coming through and not trying to put all those adult
Am I
things
supposed
on
to
it.
explain that now?
Please do.
Okay, so I kind of took inspiration from David, but I did not copy him. And so I just kind of did a bunch of like kind of colors around it, and I found these little like posty card thingamajiggies. I don't know what they're called, and I put the colors inside of me. On
And
them.
these are the colors inside of you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's beautiful. Okay, let's see what he said. I'll hold it up for you. So you came up with this first.
Yeah. And I put like a bunch of colors and like confetti, and then I put the colors inside me thingy.
So let me ask you a question. What's that color feel like inside of you?
Bad.
Bad? Red? Red is bad?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of red in there, buddy. What about the yellow? Sunshine?
Sure.
What about the purple?
Well, I don't know what purple is.
Okay. Any other colors you want to point out?
Blue.
What about blue? What about?
Sad.
Oh, this is turning into a very different feeling right now for me. So there's red and blue. The red is bad. The blue is sad.
There was the most red and blue, so I could only do that.
Bad and sad. What's
No, I
orange?
didn't.
These are the colors that were available.
Oh, there are the colors that were available. Really? These are the only stickers that were available. So
Yeah.
let's do this. Ready? Let's say, what if red is instead of bad, what if red is like passion, like excitement?
Then what's yellow?
That would be purple. Purple's excitement and passion. Okay, then what's yellow?
Mad.
No, yellow can't be mad if red is mad.
But
Are you mad today? What happened?
You just said red is passionate.
Okay, red is passion, but she said purple is passion. So then yellow is
Happy.
happy. That works. What are you doing down there?
It's their creative expression.
You're right. You're right. Everything you decide on here is up to you to decide.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for playing. Yes, here you go. I'll keep this. No, I'm kidding. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Genevieve. Bye, guys. Oh, my. Some Sunday I'll be with the kids and one of them can come out here and speak. Would you like that? Wow. Really? Wow, it's a tough crowd. Okay, everybody, come on up. I invite you all to stand. Oh no. So we're closing the whole month out with Spread a Little Happiness, but it's a short version of it where I don't have to know the second verse. So.
You sure you got the lyrics?
I think so. We'll see in a minute. Here we go. If not, just sing Spread a Little Happiness.
Spread a little happiness, spread a little bit of happiness. Spread a little happiness, spread a little bit of happiness. It ain't hard to see
what's been going wrong. I know it's far too easy now to sing a sad song.
Sing a sad song. Sing a sad
song.
Sing a sad song. A sad, sad song.
Lying on the ground never help no one. If you get knocked down, Tiffany, you know you gotta get back up.
Gotta get back.
You gotta get back up.
Gotta get back up.
You gotta look on the bright side.
Look on the bright side.
Never been a better time. Oh, spread a little happiness. Spread a little love. It only takes a little bit, but it'll be enough. When the world gets cool, turn your gray skies blue. Then it's up to me and you, Corrine, to spread a little happiness.
Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness.
Spread a little happiness.
Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness. Look on the bright side. Never a better time. Look on the bright side to make the sun shine. Look on the bright side. Never a better time. Look on the bright side to make the sun shine. To make the sun shine.
Spread a little happiness. Spread a little love.
Spread a little happiness. Spread a little love. It only takes a little bit, and it'll be enough.
When the world gets cool, turn your gray skies blue. Then it's up to me and you to spread a little happiness.
Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness. Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness. Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness. Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness. Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness. Spread a little happiness. Spread a little bit of happiness.
Have a great Sunday, everybody.